Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about historical context. Maybe some of you already know what is historical context. For the first is, what is the context? The context is a text retells events that happened in the past, usual in chronological order. Okay, for the second is, what is the purpose of the context? The purpose of the context is to describe what is occurred and when it occurred. Recount inform its audience about historical events. Historical recount consists of first, orientation. Orientation is involved the background of the event. It means like describe the people involved, settings, and cause of event. Towards the event chronological. And the third is reorientation. It includes the feeling of the thoughts of the writer about the event. Okay, for now we will talk about past simple tense in English. But if the verb is already the end with E, which is at D. For the example is live, to be, to lift. Okay, for the first example, I live in a small apartment to I lived in a small apartment. Past simple we had pronunciation of ed. For the first pronunciation is id. For the example is wanted. Wanted. We say with wanted. So it sounds like wanted. Then the second pronunciation is d. For the example is had. And the verb is say with had, with t. With the last pronunciation is d. For the example is cold. Cold. For the last verb we say with d. For the negative sentence in past simple, if in simple present tense we use done, but in past simple we use didn't for all of subject, for all of the subject. She, it, I, you, they, we use did. For the example is, they don't live in Spain. And to the past simple is, they didn't live in Spain. Okay, for the verb we don't need to add ed because ed is just for the positive sentences. Also in interrogative sentences we don't need to use ed in the verb. Okay, now we discuss about the interrogative sentence. In the beginning is with did and then subject and the last is verb. So for the example is, if in simple present we use do, but in simple past we use did. For example is, do they live in Spain? Did they live in Spain? Tip is also there's where, with, when, why, and what. Okay, this one is, for the first is the begin, we use where, when, why or what, and then did and the last, and then add subject and then add verb. For the example is, when did you arrive, and then where did they go, and then why did she leave early, and then the last is what did he say. True. Yeah, but it's especially just for positive sentences, not for negative sentences and interrogative sentences.